There is a new kind of furniture, quietly reshaping how we live. Pieces that don't just serve us, but also the ones who share our homes, our routines, and even our silence. And one of the most heartwarming examples of that evolution is the wooden side table with a built in pet house. At first glance, it looks like any other elegant piece of furniture. Smooth lines, natural tones, the comforting weight of solid wood. But beneath the surface, there is a small sanctuary designed for your pet, a space where design meets empathy. It is a subtle but powerful idea. Why should our homes separate human comfort from animal comfort? Why not create something that feels good for both? The beauty of wooden side tables with integrated pet house is their duality. They perform two roles at once, functional and emotional. On top, you have a refined surface for your coffee, your books, or even your evening lamp. Below, you have warmth, enclosure, safety, a tiny world for a creature that trusts you completely. The wooden construction makes this concept even more inviting. Wood has that innate warmth, not just visually, but emotionally. It feels alive, organic, grounded. It carries the natural scent and grain that both humans and animals instinctively respond to. You could say it is the one material that connects us all. When you combine the clean geometry of a side table with the softness of a pet's resting space, you get harmony, the kind of balance that makes room feel warm. These hybrid designs speak to a larger movement in interior design, the shift towards living with intention. Instead of cluttering our spaces with separate objects for every need, we are blending them, merging function with feeling. It is efficiency with warmth. Think about how it changes your home's atmosphere. Instead of having a pet bed awkwardly in the corner, you have something sculptural, integrated, and elegant. The pet isn't an afterthought, it is part of the aesthetic. And for the pet, the experience is profound. Animals love enclosure, not confinement, but comfort. A small shaded space gives them a sense of belonging. The tables becomes their den. They retreat, yet they're still close to you. You are sharing proximity, not just space. The use of wood makes the piece timeless. Whether it is oak, walnut, or reclaimed pine, each variety brings its own character. The grains tell stories, and the textures age gracefully. Over time, the surface may pick up few marks from mugs, books, or curious pose. And that is part of the charm. It becomes a living record of companionship. There is also an aesthetic honesty in such designs. Instead of hiding pet life behind plastic or synthetic fabrics, it celebrates it through craftsmanship. The joinery, the finish, the proportions, they all reflect the same care you give to your pet. What is fascinating is how such a small piece of furniture can shift your perception of luxury. True luxury isn't just about visual perfection, it is about inclusivity. A table that recognizes your pet as a part of your lifestyle feels far more meaningful than one that simply matches your decor. And because it is made of wood, it adapts beautifully to any interior style. In a minimalist apartment, it adds warmth. In a rustic home, it deepens the sense of coziness. In a modern loft, it introduces texture. The pet house is often just carved opening or a hollow cube, becomes a design statement in itself. When you live with such a piece, you start noticing quiet rituals forming. The sound of paws padding underneath as you read on the couch. The way your pet watches the world from its little window while you sip your tea. The subtle exchange of comfort, you in your chair, them beneath the table, sharing the same rhythm of rest. That is the unseen beauty of thoughtful wooden furniture. It choreographs connection. It reminds us that design isn't just visual, it is emotional. There is also something deeply sustainable about it. Instead of buying separate objects that eventually become clutter, you have one well-crafted piece that serves multiple lives, a design that lasts and ages with you and your pet. And that is the simplest act of coexistence. So until next time, happy decorating.